All right. Super Bowl was last night, and I'm just going to come out and say, or what is it? The Super Bowl was on Sunday night. I guess I am dropping this tonight. Super Bowl was last night. I'll just come out and say this is going to be a long video. It's not going to be a long video. It was the most boring Super Bowl I think I've seen in years, in 5 to 6 years. A defensive masterclass, but it was also just simply not entertaining. Yes, I get it was a defensive masterclass. I get how impressive what the Seattle Seahawks defense did, and I get how impressive it was to have a MVP candidate in Drake May, and they made him look like the whole like all year Drake May looked like he was above a second year quarterback. And last night, the Seattle Seahawks made him look like a second year quarterback, and that is not lost on me, and that is very impressive. But for the football game that everyone in America is watching, for the one that for people who don't even watch football are going to choose to watch, it was not entertaining. Okay, Sam Darnold made absolutely no mistakes. Kenneth Gainwell looked like a prime Le'Veon Bell, just sitting there looking, toe tapping, and going and just taking the hole. I did it literally instead of saying it. But Kenneth Gainwell looked like a prime Le'Veon Bell. Defensive masterclass. But we need the Patrick Mahomes, the Lamars. Even Bo Nix would have been better to see than what Drake May did last night. I mean, it just was not entertaining, okay? I think Drake May had like 250 yards. I think it was, to 19, 23 to 19. I think it shows like on my, 29 to 13. It was worse than that, okay? The score doesn't say anything. The box score doesn't say anything. The game was boring until the fourth quarter with like 7 minutes left, okay? Now we're in the dog days of sports. Basketball was weak right now. This is the time of the year. I watch basketball in the beginning, and then I watch basketball after All-Star weekend. Now during this time, basketball, this is when all the players are hurt, when they're not really hurt. This is when the scandals and the cheating gets the best because you're sitting out full teams so you can try to get the best play. This is the time of the season where basketball makes me realize why I dislike basketball and NBA very heavily. So no NBA as of right now for the moment. We do have the Winter Olympics going on, which I will be tuning into more and which I will care about because the Olympics are the Olympics. We know how we feel, or how I feel at least, with summer versus winter, but okay. But we got the Winter Olympics. We have tennis. We're going to have Roland Garros coming, I think, in like April or May. And then right after that, we're going to have Wimbledon. But we're in the dog days of sports right now. Once All-Star weekend comes around and they start trying to get in basketball, that'll be entertaining. Once tennis starts picking up, that'll be entertaining. And then we're on February 9th. We got the big dogs coming. We have